you want to understand how to control your reality, or better, how to finally live the reality that you deserve, you need to understand how this universe works. And especially on an esoteric perspective, the one and only law that includes in all of them are the 7 laws. If you want to know more, just keep on watching. Hello everybody, my name is Nia, and on this channel I talk everything about esotericism, manifestation, and so much more. And if you want that so much more, I also have a Patreon community where I post 1 weekly videos, plus we have a chat dedicated where you can find your manifestation buddy, get answers from me, get support from other people in the same journey as you. The links are down below, and of course the links are down below for my formula coaching, for my enchanted manifestation journal, which is a journal for scripting and manifesting through the method of scripting. You can find it on Amazon or digital version. And if you want to sign up for coaching with me, all the links are down below. But now let's finally get started. No, before I forget, just in case you guys are into hypnosis, affirmations, meditation, and just well-being in general, you can use the link down below for my favorite app that is called Aura, that I use every single day because it inspires my video, it keeps my mood high, it's got tons of stuff, hypnosis, affirmations, and all the things that I love. You're gonna get a free trial and a 40% discount with my link. Check it out, seriously, it's like the best app out there. So with that being said and out of the way, we need to talk. I already made a video that was called How to Master the Universe, where I basically explained thoroughly, and by the way, watch that video, it's on my channel after this one if you want, where I explained thoroughly the 7 Hermetic Principles. Now, if you're not familiar with the 7 Hermetic Principles, the 7 Hermetic Principle, you guys, I need to watch with the camera. Where is the camera? The 7 Hermetic Principles are the laws that govern this universe from an esoteric and spiritual standpoint. Now, the 7 Hermetic Principles were first found out through the Emerald Tablet in ancient Egypt, and legend says that actually this knowledge was passed down by the god Thoth in and of itself, or also known as Hermes in ancient Greek, or Hermes Trismegistus. The book then later on became the Corpus Hermeticum, and then in a more modern version is what many people know as to be the Kabbalion. You can find out more, like I said in my videos, Master the Universe. But besides that, in these seven Hermetic laws are essentially the sum up of everything that I teach on this channel, everything that other people teach, the law of assumption, the law of attraction, the cause and effect, what is the cause, the mirror world, is basically also kind of like a spiritual synthesis of quantum mechanics, or actually the interpretations of quantum mechanics. For example, reality transurfing, etc., etc. So when you go into the root of this knowledge, you understand everything that is esoteric. You understand witchcraft, you understand esotericism, you understand how to create your own reality, etc., etc. But in actuality, this entire 7 laws, in order to make you understand how this universe works, can be boiled down in the first principle. Principle is equal as law. There is no difference. It's synonymous words, okay, in English. So whether you call them the first principle or the first law is the same thing. Let's not argue about these things. But everything can be boiled down to the first principle, the first law that is stated in the Corpus Hermeticum, and is the most important one because it synthesizes who you are and why you are the god of your reality, and why everything else works in the way that it works. And no, you can't change it. So because many people want to bypass the law and be like, oh, then I can just create whatever I want even beyond these laws. And unfortunately, no, because you are in a matrix that is being constructed with this law, and these laws are spiritual truth. You cannot change spiritual truth unless you go in the spirit world, and then you possibly go in other universes where these laws don't work. But that's a topic for a different video. But if you're flesh and blood, you live in this world, these are the law. And the first principle, and the most important, is mentalism. Now, mentalism, it's nothing but understanding everything is mind. Even in the Kabbalah, it says in ancient, in ancient Judaism, and Kabbalah is if you know, I don't know a lot about Kabbalah, but definitely I know a little bit because it's very important for esoteric topics and for witchcraft as well. But Kabbalah essentially is the mystic path in Judaism. And even there, they said that God created itself because he thought about his own self. So God, consciousness, it's there, starts thinking, and says, who am I? And in the moment that says, who am I, creation is created. So with that, you understand that everything is mind. What is consciousness? Consciousness is mind. The principle of mentalism teaches us that everything is, the cause of everything is consciousness. And everything is consciousness. It's consciousness arranged in a different way. So for example, when you look at this table is consciousness. It was an idea before anything else, but then it's being arranged differently from you, for instance. Or your friend is also consciousness, but is arranged slightly different than you and has slightly a different blueprint, etc., etc. Now, if we assume this premise that everything is consciousness and therefore the first Hermetic Principles of mentalism is correct, then everything is controlled by the mind and nothing else. How do you quantum jump into different reality? Quantum mechanics, everything is observant dependent. You have to let go of your observation in order to observe a different identity and a different I am, and then you will quantum shift. If you have ever watched a movie on Apple TV, I highly recommend, if you didn't, called Dark Matter. It explains this perfectly. It's a sci-fi TV show kind of series on Apple TV, and it talks about how this guy created this box that will isolate every sort of observations, and then you will go to the box and inject the drugs that will drift you into a psychedelic, we could say, state, or like a in between void state. And then in the void state, because in the box no electromagnetic field can enter, then you will be in the multiverse. So you will be able to be in that superposition state. If you want to know more about what is the superposition, you can watch my older videos, or I have a more than 4 hours replay of the webinar, The Science Behind Manifestation. The link is down below and it's inside my formula course. But besides that, if you can understand the state of superposition where everything is happening in the same time, past, present, and future, then the character in the movie Dark Matter doesn't understand, like opens doors one after the other and doesn't understand why he cannot go back home because he's trying to go back into his own universe, and doesn't understand why every single time he's opening different doors in the multiverse, because see sectors of reality as doors that you're opening up, and every single time that he's opening up these doors in the multiverse, he's never in his own universe. And he's like, I don't understand. How does it work? How do I go back to my own reality, the reality that I want to select? Until finally, I understood this at episode number 1, and you will as well. But finally, spoiler, he understands, but it's not even a spoiler because if you see the movie, you'll understand this day 1. But finally, he understands that the only way to open the door to the sector of reality that he wants is through his consciousness. He has to control his mind. And once he's controlling his mind, and then in the TV show, it also explains, because he's with another person, and it explains how the other person's thoughts also affect the kind of doors that he's opening up. But that's a topic for a different video because it has to do with collective consciousness. But besides that, let's say that you are alone in the box, in the void state, in the multiverse, which you can get there through affirmations or meditation, and we talked about it before. But you are trying to open in sectors of reality that you want to manifest, and you still don't get it. Like, it's not there. And even when you get close to your manifestation, it's like, it's not actually that one. It's because you need to understand what the main character of that TV show understood. It's all, you will have to control your mind. That's nothing else. The first principle of the Hermetic Principles, the Hermetic laws on how to govern this universe, how to understand this universe, is mentalism. Everything is made of consciousness. The cause of everything is consciousness. Everything is mind rearranged in a different manner. And even through the chakra system, we understand that, because if you have ever done meditation or yoga, they probably have taught you about the chakra system. Chakra in Sanskrit means wheel. These are wheels, energy vortexes around your body that create and define your energy field. When these energy vortexes are balanced and they are twisting, we could say, in the right way, then they open up, and the highest one, which one is it? It's the 7th one. It's the one of the mind. It's the crown chakra. where DMT is, where your natural DMT is produced. And that's why you can have awakening experiences, enlightening experience with this pops up, you know, awakens or opens up, it's the right term. Why the crown chakra and then the ones above are the most powerful and the highest one? Because they are the one connected to your mind. So you conquer your reality, you open the right door to the right reality that you want, the one with your SP, not SP, with the love of your life, with the money, and so much more, when you finally realize that everything is mind and there is no one to fight. You shouldn't react to the circumstances because their circumstances are just a reflection of your mind. There is no one to fight. There is no one to resist. The only thing that you got to do is let go of that resistance and let go with the fight with yourself. Reality is what it is. Just open a different door. And the way you enter a new door is through your mind and nothing more. So you could use affirmations, you can use visualizations, you can use whatever technique that you want. But as long as you don't get a grip on your own mind and your mental diet, you're always going to open the wrong door. And that's as simple. Understanding the principle of mentalism will set you free to open the right door to the reality that you want to experience. Watch Dark Matter, because in my this TV show, obviously I'm not sponsored by Apple TV, but it might awaken and make you understand this concept a little bit better, just as well as the movie The Matrix, for example. But I think Dark Matter kind of hits the point a lot better sometimes than even Matrix does, because Matrix is a lot bigger conversation around the Hermetism, agnosticism. Besides that, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was interesting for you guys. Guys, what was that? Comment down below and let me know. Remember for signing to coaching with me, all the links are down below. And for more practical videos, because I like to make also this more esoteric kind of videos, but for more practical videos, remember to subscribe, because I made more than 500 videos where I teach you practically meditations, hypnosis, affirmations, and strategies to manifest your specific thing. I love you guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.